Hello guys, welcome to another video from Ride with Gustav. This video we will be talking about a rider and ownership experience. As you can see, I have already clocked almost 800 kilometers. That is 786 kilometers to be more precise on my Husky, and I think that I am a perfect person to speak about this bike because on internet I have seen, on YouTube I have seen a lot of people giving first ride review of this bike, but not much of an ownership review. So I think I'm the right person to do it, I guess. Because after clocking 786 kilometers, I have seen something, I have felt something, I have been some things which I think is much needed to be shared. Disclaimer first of all, that if you own this bike, you might relate some of the things I'm saying, and if you are going to buy this one as your new bike, so this is by no chance making you feel that you are making a wrong choice, but definitely consider my words before buying one. And this is just how I feel now, and not how I will feel after the first service. This is how I feel now. So let's begin. First thing first, my name is Kosa Goshal, and if you're new to the channel, then hit subscribe because much more videos are coming on the way. And let's get into the video now. First things first, the engine. This is a 399cc engine, a slightly less tuned than Duke 390 LC4C engine, but the same engine, exactly same engine you used to get on 390 2024 version. And it is a good engine. I'm not saying that it's a bad engine, but I think Husqvarna has some tuning issues, or maybe it is a bit restricted before first service, that it lacks that punch when you twist the throttle. It's lack for the power delivery. I am not mincing my words because I have rode some of the bikes in this segment and they feel very punchy, but DC is also punchy, as I have said in my earlier videos, but not that much, because every day one more thing, that on that day, on my previous day, I told that this is a punchy bike, that I do stand with my words that this is a punchy bike. But every day I am feeling that this bike is holding me back a bit more than yesterday. I don't know whether this is an issue I am facing due to first service or not, but I will definitely upgrade it after the first service. It slightly feels that the power delivery is lagging a bit. See, a bit lagging. The bike looks very amazing and very aggressive. Not as aggressive as Duke 390, but very much a sporty stance, because this is more a cafe racer than a scrambler. So it has that posture, riding posture as well, I talked earlier. Because of that riding stance and design, it feels that not having that power is kind of holding it back, and it has already given me that expectation that this is a sporty bike and it will rev like hell, but it is not. Especially in the third gear, I don't think it works that fine in the low rev range. In first gear, it's okay-ish. Also, the engines are not KTM engines are not built for rev range in the starting RPMs. It gives its maximum output on the mid and higher RPMs, but I feel that it certainly lags in the mid RPMs, as I don't know about the higher RPMs because I'm not allowed to ride on those RPMs before first service, and which brings me to the vibration issues. See, I'm currently riding at 5th gear on 44 kph speed. Now I had to downshift to 3rd gear. Now see, if I am on the 5th gear and when I am revving, you can see the whole instrument cluster is vibrating. I don't know why, because I can feel the vibration. I know that the vibration will be present before first service. But is this much normal? I don't know. The instrument cluster is vibrating, the windscreen is vibrating. From the first day when I saw it, one more thing that this is my it came to my notice after a long time. I just noticed this 3 to 4 days back after clocking 700 kilometers in this bike. So maybe it is because I am riding it on the same engine oil which has engine scaling, steel scalings in it. Maybe that is the issue, or maybe the engine has serious refinement issues. Both may be the case. Also the heating issue. The heating issue is not that bad, I will say, because in this type of segment, 400 to 450 segments, 500 segments in a single cylinder, you will feel that heat. But Government of India police police don't work for Government of India, sir. West Bengal police don't work for Government of India. That's the first time I'm seeing a police car level Government of India. Okay, so bye Babi. What was I saying? Heat. The heat management is not that bad, but when you ride it in city, you do feel heat when you ride it in traffic, because it is not that good of a bike. It is definitely nimble, but not as good as you want it to be because it wants to ride fast, but in the city you can't. Also, this brings me to the third topic, brings me back to the first topic, that it wants to ride fast, but you can't ride it fast because of the issues I told earlier. Because it just won't let me. Day before yesterday, I guess, I was on a highway and I was trying to push it, not above the reverence, but I was trying to push it, and in the 6th gear it won't let me cross 5000 rpm also. I don't know what was the issue. Is there some issue with my unit, or this issue with the engine? I don't know. Also, I came to notice that the quick shifter sometimes just completely fails when shifting from 5th to 6th gear, because while I was on the same highway riding and I was using quick shifter, so it came to my notice that while I was shifting up from 3 to 4 it's fine, 4 to 5 also fine, but when I was shifting from 5 to 6, sometimes it happened 2 times that it completely stalled my bike, and it's not stalled my bike, but it completely went into false neutral, and this instrument cluster gave the shift light. I don't know what happened. The engine power cut down and I had to hold the bike so aggressively in that highway that I almost felt like I will fall now. But it was a good thing that I didn't fail. So from then I am trying to use the clutch. I have gone old school. See, this is what I was saying. I'm on the 4th gear and now on the 5th gear. Now when I am giving rev, I don't know you can see it or not, but the vibration is shaking the instrument cluster. I have used a quick shifter now just to see whether it will stall again, but it is working fine as of now. Good. Also above 4000, see, I'm trying to push it, but it won't get me above 5000. See, it's very hard to get above 5000. Maybe there are some restrictions. Before first service, I don't know, but it is what it is. Also, the things I want to talk about is the thing it lacks. First of all, the brakes, braking, ABS and traction control. It does not come with a Bosch cornering ABS. The Indian unit does not come with it, I guess. My unit do not have it. I don't think Indian units have IMU in SWAT Valiant 401, which is a much needed thing because it helps in it helps in braking and giving some confidence when you are leaning at corners, but we don't have it. Duke 390 has it. Duke 390's previous version have it, but not this one. I am not understanding the logic. Although this is 10,000 less, maybe that's the case, but still then you could take 10,000 and just added those things. Why not? Why not give something safety feature? And by feature it reminds me that it also lacks cruise control. It's not a deal breaker, but definitely if you use it, if you have used it previously, you will know that how much useful it is on the highway, since it removes the strain you feel while pushing the throttle down in an highway. If you can use it, then voila, it's a great thing. That's it. Those are the things that lacks. Despite one way, we have to keep checking, because in India no one way isn't one way, because anyone will start blipping the hazard light and come in front of you and say, oh, I gave you the hazard light, why won't you stop? Also, sometimes it's not the bike but the emotions that comes with it. A bike being called Husqvarna gives you an impression that it is meant to be rode a certain way with certain emotions. But when those emotions comes inconsistently, you start questioning your choice. But also then there are days where I feel when I really enjoy riding this bike, and also there are days when I start thinking that, am I riding this bike the way it is meant to be ridden, or I'm adjusting to ride this bike? And that question pretty much explains the ownership. Also, the stability is good. See, the stability is great, but the vibrations, man, those kill the vibes. Those kill vibes. One more thing, it's not a hate video, definitely not a regret video for buying this bike. After buying this bike, it's more like an opinionated video. What I feel about this bike. If you own this bike, then you can confirm whether whatever I am saying is true before first service, and whether you are feeling it after first service as well. And yeah, I will also update it after the first service. See, the instrument cluster is continuously shaking. Not just because I was below a certain speed in the certain gear, but mostly from 2 to 3000 rpm or 4000 rpm maybe. It feels like the same way. As I was saying, that this is more like an ownership experience before first service. Take it as it is, and yeah, I will update you how it performs after first service as well, because I am thinking of taking it for first service within 3 to 4 days. I will update you guys on this, how it goes, how the first service goes, and what all the things I have to do. I will update you guys on it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Comment down what you feel about my thoughts, whether you agree or not. You can disagree as well, because there's nothing not everything needs to be agreed upon. We can agree to disagree, my friend. Just keep the comments thoughtful, respectful. That's all. And right now, let me enjoy my bike, however it is, and whatever it is. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. That's all. Goodbye. Also, this bike is really a head turner. Everyone comes looking for this bike. Oh, what is this bike? I have never seen it. What is this? It feels nice, but at the same time I am very afraid to say them, oh no. Reconsider your choice before buying something like this. First service is still not done. Before that I am experiencing this type of issues. See, this is what I was talking about. It gives false neutral. Every sometime, hey, I got it on video. Now I can post it on YouTube. This time it happened from 4 to 5. Good feeling, good feeling. I'm feeling very good. Not because it happened, but because I was able to record it. Great, great.